misery and injustice that you burn to change the world. Instead, he aroused in you a sense of your own capacities for work, for accomplishment. He made you feel that you and all people had great and generous hearts with which to love God. If you once recognized this fact in yourself, you will expect and find it in others.
A personalist is a go-giver, not a go-getter.
She tries to give what she has and does not try to get what another has.
He tries to be good by doing good to the other fellow.
She is other-centered, not self-centered. She has a doctrine of the common good.
He spreads the social doctrine of the common good through words and deeds.
She speaks through deeds as well as words. Through
Words and deeds,
we
bring into existence
a
a common unity.
The common unity.
As Catholic workers, we advocate, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Only through nonviolent action can a personalist revolution come about, one in which one evil will not simply be replaced by another. Thus we oppose the deliberate taking of life for any reason, and we see every oppression as blasphemy.
Martin Luther King's letter from the Birmingham jail. 16th of April, 1963. My dear fellow clergy, while confined here in the Birmingham City Jail, I came across your recent statement calling my present activities unwise and untimely. I want to try to answer your statement. I am in Birmingham because injustice is here. Just as the prophets of the 8th century BC left their villages and carried their "Thus saith the Lord" far beyond the boundaries of their hometowns, so am I compelled to carry the gospel of freedom beyond my own hometown. Moreover, I am cognizant of the interrelatedness of all communities and states. I cannot sit idly by in Atlanta and not be concerned about what happens in Birmingham. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. You deplore the demonstrations taking place in Birmingham, but your statement, I'm sorry to say, fails to express a similar concern for the conditions that brought about the demonstrations. I'm sure that none of you would want to rest content with the superficial kind of social analysis that deals merely with effects and does not grapple with underlying causes. It is unfortunate that demonstrations are taking place in Birmingham, but it is even more unfortunate that the city's white power structure left the Negro community with no alternative. We felt that our direct action program could be delayed no longer. You may well ask, why direct action? Why sit-ins, marches, and so forth? Isn't negotiation a better path? You are quite right in calling for negotiation. Indeed, this is the very purpose of direct action. Nonviolent direct action seeks to create such a crisis and foster such a tension that a community which has constantly known through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Frankly, I have yet to engage in a direct action campaign that was well-timed. Suffered unduly from the disease of segregation. For years now, I've heard the word wait. It rings in the ear of every Negro with listening familiarity. This wait is almost always meant never. We must come to see, with one of our distinguished jurists, that justice too long delayed is justice denied. Oppressed people cannot remain oppressed